Hey there, today I'm talking to you about StoryBrand. You may have seen me speaking about this before and are wondering what it is about, or is it going to benefit you in any way? So let me explain what it is and how it might benefit you. So first and foremost, have you ever landed on somebody's website and thought, what do they actually do? And can they do anything to help me? You see, that's what happens when your marketing message is not clear. Within the first 5 seconds of somebody landing on your website, if they are not clear about what you do, they're going to leave your website. So you're going to lose prospect customers before they actually become customers. And that's true of your social media pages and other marketing material that you put out into the world as well. So focusing on getting clarity on your message and who your messaging is for is what's going to help you win business and win customers over. Here's the other thing. When customers land on your website or your social media, they're thinking, what's in it for me? When you send them an email, they're thinking, what's in it for me? If I read the captions on this social media post, they're thinking, what's in it for me? So in your business, if you make your customer the hero of your story, the hero of your journey, the hero of all of your business decisions, your business will be customer centric, and your messaging, your brand, the experience, everything will tie into what your customers love about you. And because all of your messaging, everything is all about your customer, it's going to resonate with more people and your business will grow. So I want to explain for you today what the 7-part StoryBrand framework is, what's included, and why it's of benefit to you. So the first thing is, a lot of businesses make the mistake of making themselves the hero of their message. But customers get bored by that. If they don't understand what's in it for me pretty quickly, what's going to happen is they are going to leave and go elsewhere where somebody else communicates very clearly, simply and quickly how they can help your customer solve their problem. The second thing is customers buy solutions to problems. And usually those problems are internal problems. And what I mean by that is internal problems are feelings and emotions, their desires, their pains, their challenges. They're not features. Like the feature of your product or service is not going to solve a problem. What's going to solve a problem is fixing the pain that the customer has. So for example, if I walk into a dental surgery and the dentist starts to show me their marvelous technology, well, I'm thinking, I've got a pain in my tooth here. Can you fix that? Or is it all about your machinery? So that's what I mean. It's about that internal problem. I've got a pain in my tooth. I need to get it fixed. Or if I go to the doctor because I've got a pain in my knee, I'm saying to the doctor, I've got a pain in my knee. My doctor is talking to me about her medical certifications, which I already assume that she has because she's working in a doctor's surgery. Why is she telling me about her medical certifications when I just hear I've got a problem with my knee? Can you fix it? So absolutely making the problem about the internal problem, those internal feelings and emotions that your customers are thinking when they engage with you, getting deep down into what those might be is going to help you create empathy. It's going to help you resonate with your ideal clients. The third thing is customers need a guide, okay? Oftentimes I see this with business owners. What they do is when they engage with the customer in the first instance, they present themselves as another hero. And what I mean by that is that dentist example who's talking about their marvelous technology, or the doctor who's telling them all about their certifications. Those things are not relevant because your customer who is the hero, there can only be one hero in your story, by the way, but your customer who is the hero needs somebody who can guide them along the way. They need somebody who's got credibility, who's got authority, who's got expertise that can help them solve their problem. They don't need somebody else who's just like them. The fourth thing is they need a guide who can give them a plan. So if I go to that dentist and I say, I've got a pain in my tooth, can you please help me, Mr. Dentist or Mrs. Dentist? And the dentist says, yes, Deirdre, this is what we're going to do. Number one, I'm going to x-ray your tooth. Number two, we're going to fill, extract, whatever we need to do with your teeth. Number three, we'll give you a scale of polish and off you go, happy days. Or I go to my doctor, I say, I've got a pain in my knee. And she says, okay, here's what we're going to do. Number one, I'm going to examine your knee. Number two, if I don't see anything wrong, I'm going to send you for an x-ray. Number three, when we get that x-ray, we'll decide what we need to do next. Done. When the guide shows up and knows exactly what to do, the hero automatically trusts the guide. They already accept that the dentist or the doctor, whoever it might be, has their expertise sorted. They have their certifications. They don't need to see their CV. They need to see proof that they can solve my problem. The customer needs to see somebody who's going to take a little bit of control and help them through their journey or their transformation so the pain goes away. And if it's a case that it's a need, a goal, or a desire, they want somebody who's maybe going to help them achieve that with less stress, less effort. And when you do that, that can be the thing that creates a remarkable customer experience. The next thing customers need is they need to be called to action. I see so many small business owners making this mistake. They create marvelous, valuable, informative content on social media, which is great, and it creates trust with people. But the mistake that they make is they don't call the customer, any readers, to action at the end of reading that post. And what happens then is, it's like you have created a website. Imagine Amazon has a website and it doesn't have anything or any call to action where you can buy this with one click. It has no features or functions that says this is what you need to do if you want to get any of these marvelous features. So when you deliver informative, valuable, educational, funny, or inspiring content, be sure to add a call to action, whether it's get in touch, sign up now, schedule a call, whatever it might be, even comment below. So please comment below when I'm saying this. If it's something like that on your social media, that you're creating a call to action, that creates engagement. And the more engagement you have with your prospect customers, the more likely they are to do business with you in the future. The next thing that customers need and your marketing messaging needs, number 6 here, is that they need to help the customer understand what avoiding failure looks like. So sometimes, let's imagine again, I say I have a pain in my tooth. If the dentist says to me, okay, Deirdre, we've done the x-ray, we've identified this is the problem. If you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. So they highlight what's at stake. Or if I go to the doctor says, Deirdre, that the x-rays have come back from your knee. It looks like you've got A, B, or C problem. If we don't do that, this is what's going to happen. Customers need to understand what's at stake if they don't take action and do something now. And the final thing is they also need to see a picture of success. I was speaking about this recently because I was in IKEA, and I mentioned how IKEA is really a warehouse of flat packed furniture. But what they've done is remarkable. They have created 2 things from a customer experience perspective. First and foremost, they have built a flow or a service-scape so that you have to walk through their warehouses. And what they do is they place the furniture so that you can see or visualize what it might look like in your own home. You can see, rather than look at a cardboard flat packed item on a shelf in a warehouse, you get to visualize what it looks like when it's put together. That's one part. But the other thing that they do is they give you the plan with how to put it together. And when you build something yourself, it totally invites you into the story, because you're like, do you remember that time we went to IKEA? We bought this piece of furniture, we built it. Wasn't it great? So that's the 7-part StoryBrand framework. Now, here's another thing. Why is the 7-part StoryBrand framework useful? It's useful because it makes your marketing message so simple. You can use it on your website. You can use it to create a one-liner, a one-line statement that everybody, including you in your business, knows and uses consistently for your elevator pitch, on your marketing collateral, on your website, on your business card, wherever you are. If you're in the back of a taxi and the taxi man asks you what you do, you can give him your one-liner. Here's the other thing you can do is you can use it to create a lead generator, because when you understand your customers' problems, you're also going to know how you can give value to them and help them make things easier or guide them towards achieving their goals or solving their problem. And when you create and give out a lead generator, you are gathering your customers' email, which enters them into your story, but equally positions you as the guide again. The third thing you can do is you can then create an automated drip email campaign, which invites the customer to interact with you. It calls them to action and invites them to buy now, schedule a call, sign up, whatever call to action is relevant in your business. The next thing it does is it creates and tells a story, excuse me, of transformation. So it creates and tells stories of transformation. And what I mean by that is it talks about a customer being at a point before they engaged with you and how they went on a journey, maybe with some bumps or milestones that they had to achieve before they could get to the end part of the journey. So that journey of transformation is something that customers like to hear, because when you tell a story, customers can visualize themselves in that story. They can empathize with that story and think, oh, if it worked for that person, it may very well work for me. And the fifth thing is to create a system that generates referrals. So you can use your StoryBrand messaging when you pull all of this together into a system that helps you generate referrals for your business. And when you get a referral from an existing customer, that is the best source of business or potential new prospects, because they are much more likely to actually buy from you when the time comes that they engage with you. So I hope you're a little bit clearer today after hearing all of that about what StoryBrand 7-part framework is all about. Later on this month, on the 28th of April at 1 p.m. UK time, I'm going to be hosting a 90-minute workshop where I get into much more detail about the 7-part StoryBrand framework. I really hope you can make it, and you can register from the link in the comments. So please register from the link in the comments. Did you see that? That was my call to action. Anyway, thank you again for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.